Hi everyone, it's Stacy with the Stacy Jewel Foundation, and today we are going to talk about how you start protecting your energy. Are you ready to have a seat on the couch? All right, let's do it. So, how are you going to protect your energy? The first part of that is recognizing certain situations. You have to protect your energy by being aware of what is actually even draining your energy. And that could be anything from toxic relationships where you're constantly battling with people over and over in a toxic relationship about situations that majority of the time don't even have anything to do with you. It's just they're negative and you're trying to be positive, or it's a situation where you're in a relationship and it's toxic and so you're constantly arguing and battling. It's draining. Then you have the people who you're always available for, who sometimes aren't available for you, but you're constantly helping and pouring into those people and you're not being poured back into. And then there's the list of unnecessary obligations that you deal with, like going to kids' birthday parties and you don't have kids, or helping set up for things that you don't even attend, or just being the right hand to somebody or situations when you really don't have to be. All right. So the second part of protecting your energy is setting boundaries. You have to set boundaries and prioritize your time. You have to make time to work out. You have to make time to do things that you not just what someone else wants you to do. You have to be able to tell people no, because sometimes you don't want to do things and you end up doing them because you are trying to help someone. And in reality, it's draining you. You don't have time to do the things that you actually want to do. You commit to tasks that don't even serve a purpose or align with what it is that you want out of life. So you're just doing things all willy-nilly all the time instead of doing things that align with your purpose and what you want. So for example, if you're going to school or if you're working or if you have a career and you're doing certain things that align with that, you feel free to do those things because those are the things that you want to do. But let's just say, for example, myself, I am, just graduated for psychology. I'm not going to be doing things that align with criminal justice or healthcare, or doing things that don't even align with what my purpose and my daily activities are in order to make somebody else happy. I have to start doing what is going to be best for me. And that means aligning with what I want. If I don't want to do something, I have to tell people no. I don't need to be putting all this energy into things that aren't even best for me. The third part of protecting your energy is allowing negative environments or individuals to drain you. Stop allowing that. Okay, you have to be honest with yourself and look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself when you're going to events, if I go to this, is this going to align with what I'm trying to do with my life? Is it creating the purpose that I want? And am I going to have a good time? Those are two things. Let's just keep it real. You can't be a stripper by day and then be a preacher by night and try to tell people how to align their life. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with strippers, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with preachers. What I'm saying is the two do not align. So if you are going to be one or the other, you have to do things that pave the way for you to be that. For example, for me personally, I am in psychology. I just graduated. Woohoo! And my path is to counsel, to coach, to deal with people and boost their morale, help them with grief, help them with depression, help them with self-esteem. Also deal with people who want just life coaching and counseling for, stress management or whatever the case may be. I'm not going to spend a lot of my time focusing on things that don't align with that, like maybe criminal justice or looking into other things, or let's just be honest, okay? Let's just say I had a friend who had some issues going on with her boyfriend. She wants me to spend all this time looking up his social media or, riding with her to go track him down to do things. That doesn't align with what I'm trying to do. Now, will it help my friend? Yes, it will. But does it align with what I want? Is it going to benefit me or is it going to drain me and my time? Now, I'm not saying don't help your friend in that aspect, but if you're doing it every day or every weekend, maybe she just needs to leave him and you need to get your time back. So ultimately, what I am saying is, in order to protect your energy and have things align, you have to take an honest look at where you are, where your energy is going, and assess if those investments with time, environment, people align with your values and your goals. You have values and goals for a reason. You set boundaries for a reason. You need to start listening to yourself when you tell yourself, I don't want to go because I know I'm not going to have a good time. Typically, what happens when you do that? You go somewhere forcefully and you don't have a good time because you knew, based off of the environment, based off of the people that were going to be there, or based off of what the activity was, you were not going to like it. So we have to start doing what is best for us as individuals. And it's not being selfish, it's being healthy. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. And make sure that you look at all the other videos because I'm going to be doing them every week now. 2025, bringing you more motivation, more promise, and more protection for yourself. All right? Have a good evening, everyone. Thanks for watching.